Freddie Peralta fires and the speedy Otani series. And now it's here. They are without a couple of bigs, one to right. And there is the first in the big leagues. Over 2,100 games. The second. And the throw to first. Terrific season.
He's won 2 in a row
against the White Sox. South double for Sal Free. The Dodgers 5-1. Brewers had
an effort in yesterday's game.
Very impressive all year long on deck. And 2 have reached against Yamamoto. Pitching matchups. And a little different right. And Pahet game. Honors in the National League. Slow start for Yelich. Base streak going. Yamamoto. And Rojas coming in to make the impact right away. A little bit. 7 weeks here. 2 balls and a strike. And Vaughn with a 3-pointer. That has been living in life. Solo shot against Miami.
Hey, smile. You deserve.
Brewers delivering 3 hits. And he's come up here and done it on his. On the out of the leadoff spot. He's been hitting count. And Terrell Steelers in the game. Swing with 2 outs. And Terrell. 7 pitch to Terrell. 2 record. Dirt to Betts. Betts across the. Still, you might have one more hitter. There goes Durbin. Third. It's an RBI 6.
The 4th of July against Houston.
And that.
Vaughn, he was just called up today to take the place and start offensively in Nashville, and he felt like he found some keys without loss for the Brewers defensively and in the.
And it's going to be Churio.
The injured list.
Starter in the first inning.
5.
Yeah. What is it? 6. He'll pitch tomorrow against Mizorowski, living up to his nickname. 94 miles an hour, but when he needs straight starts overall. Double. Second Dodger hit for Hyesung Kim, including Matt Churio, and the all of.
As you were approaching this start,
you know, you kind of don't forget those feelings you have. Quite frankly, I didn't know, how the stuff.
Here's away as we watch what pitching now compared to when you.
It's not about velocity, and they're
in the strike zone. You only had 1 3-ball.
And that's some quick hands, huh? Oh my gosh! Saw myself pop up there, and I thankfully I walked back out in the dugout, and it makes this place real special watching the Brewers. And
runs in the first, they chase Yamamoto play, then to the top of the order, homer, and that real fielder James Albin now with 1 away. With a man on. 7.
Yeah, you can't.
2 best offensive. Freelick, Outman will Durbin, and that
just had him on from the dugout. Great.
I think the fans are going to be really pumped, and it's going. So yeah, the first 25,000.
And this will be the 1986. Speaking of year era, you didn't even remember.
Well, I was on the road yesterday.
Isaac Collins in a 3-0 count
to make sure.
Just
that
to make sure.
Yeah.
So whether you're back Wednesday, most favorite. Yeah, that's better. Freddie Peralta. Freeman's been there. Yanking for Yamamoto. Freeman take. And the Astros just only the 2nd time the Dodgers have lost. 1 away for Will Smith. 32 batting average. And Brandon Woodruff were both part of that. A lot of depth in their rotation right now. That's not his. Been a great player for him this year. And Otani and bad the inning. Peralta deals 2-2 though. And conform 2-2 play behind him. Pajes goes and Caleb Durbin a little. And Smith off with the mask.
And he said when he wanted him to get out on things around offensively in the month of June.
Good defensively, sometimes as well. I've actually been long at bats to the sit. May have broken his bat. Race to the Brewers are going to get there again. Milwaukee Washington Nationals over the weekend. Doing that just before the draft. Remember the draft came out on a curveball last time. And a good Clemson reference in there. Look out. No way.
Like everybody else does.
Peralta over there to, Joe quality, but he's the Bulldog.
That's a good.
And Jackson Church, and he looked up and realized it. Big Woo had his game face on. Long away to return. He's such a great that on. You could just 2-2 yell it. Just a month. Almonds.
That was the first one.
That's first the desert.
Keep going.
3-2, 2 outs. Contreras, he saves a run. 2 outs. And Terang, the 0-1. Behind him, Vaughn, he's in there. Dodger error of the night, AAA. By Rojas, thrown to first. Ohtani, Betts, and Freeman. Big bats that are missing as well. And Pajes. Next inning in the 5th. He's got a 7-0 lead with Manor. 7. As Monasterio has had an incredible career. Tough to say a guy's having a down year when he. They made a lot of
these Dodgers.
7 back, tied for second with the Yankees. GM. Blake Freeman's going to stop at third. Boomers. Snatches it out of the air. Will enter the game in right field. One of the 7 on the road trip. I could use somebody to take out box and Bond
A couple of weeks ago, I think it was, maybe last. That's Jerry Augustine's high school.
your speech.
Yeah. Right.
And to Betts, and that one after 6.
Marlins on Friday. Right.
Purpose of for a ball club, the way they operate. 0-2 the count to Kim.
Sprain that caused him to miss the.
Good stuff, Sophia. Thank you. I mean, his candidates to go in.
There are expectations for these guys. And Henderson is another guy.
He jumped, long run. Frelick is the
Play of the night.
Scary. That bounce. Day 3 games under 500.
Has used his position players this year. Taken out.
And now Dave Roberts can use it.
Every at-bat
Have come to left field.
and he could take it out of here to the opposite.
Through Vaughn. 3 runs. Win the. Nice play out there. Collins. Network. First pitch just after for a long time, was in the big leagues at 20. Came back faster, but Fernandez, and 5 years after he decides to hang him old, and they're both into it and have the memories of Dad. Did it this year with a backhanded by Kim.
And Ryan Braun plus special.
Leadoff Saints, an unusual role that has the ability to go most freely. Rushing, and Sandy Koufax. Thanks. Ohtani goes 3-game series in Minnesota. Dodgers, Nats. Or let's hope Aaron Ashby's open. Monasterio makes a play. The Dodger 9th. Ash needs to pitch. He hasn't pitched since Wednesday. And Outman run homer off Yamamoto.
And then the Christian Yelich.
Angels and Diamondbacks
To finish this one off.
Dave Roberts have been known. He's been known. Tournament with Clayton Kershaw. He ping pong. He's got a big ping pong. and Kim will take. Remember how controversial it was that we're going to have over Terang with at the end, closer to the finish. Mets. So his first career start tomorrow. Mizzou ever accomplished that.
Radio side.
Exactly. Bobble, recover from Freddie Peralta. Understated. Sometimes you're not trying to throw strikes. Ohtani goes. Cubs have a 3-game series in Minnesota. It's a big stretch right here for the Brewers. They got Dodgers, Nats, and Ohtani's going to come in to score. Let's hope Aaron Ashby's okay. Ashby gives up a ground ball up the middle. Monasterio makes a play. Interesting to see what the Brewers do in the Dodger ninth. Ashby is Easton McGee, who actually needs to pitch. He hasn't pitched since Wednesday. With a win yesterday, a 5-1 win. Fly ball, center field, playable. And Outman strikes in the first. Vaughn hit a 3-run homer off Yamamoto. Single that came with 2 outs in the 5th.
And then the Christian Yelich.
Angels and Diamondbacks.
Assuming that we are able to finish this one off.
Dave Roberts have been known. He's been known. Draws the walk. I played in a charity golf tournament with Clayton Kershaw. He's a table tennis player, you know, ping pong. He's got a big ping pong. Ground ball, and Kim will take. We don't even think about it anymore. Remember how controversial it was that we're going to have on the ground, ranging over Terang. Brewers are going to get to the finish line here with at the end of his career, sort of at the end, closer to the finish. Fouling his last time out against the Mets. So his first runs his last time out. It'll be his 5th career start tomorrow. Sheets is the only Brewer pitchers to ever accomplish that.
Bring his chair over from the radio side.
Exactly. As Outman grounds to Terang, bobble, recover, and never look back. Got a great outing from Freddie Peralta as well.
Yeah, that's a